The F-35 Joint Strike Fighter has long stood as a pinnacle of military innovation for the U.S. Air Force, boasting advanced capabilities but carrying a hefty price tag that ranges from $80 million to $100 million per aircraft. This daunting cost has sparked a flurry of challenges, from inflation and supply chain issues to shifting program requirements and developmental setbacks. As the Air Force looks toward the future with its next-generation air dominance, NGAD program, a pressing question arises. Can it develop a sixth-generation fighter that comes in at a lower price point than the F-35? Air Force Secretary Frank Kendall has made it clear that he aims for NGAD to stay beneath the F-35's cost. A tall order given that initial estimates suggested the NGAD would be 3 times more expensive. This revelation prompted the Air Force to pause the NGAD contract process to reassess its approach, raising concerns among experts. Retired F-16 pilot Heather Penny voiced skepticism, suggesting that attempting to curtail costs could lead to a diluted fighter that may not meet future combat demands. At the heart of this dilemma lies a fundamental trade-off: how to balance affordability with the cutting-edge performance essential for maintaining air superiority, especially against adversaries like China. The NGAD is envisioned as a family of systems, which includes not just the manned fighter but also autonomous drones collaborative combat aircraft, CCAs, that would support manned missions. While this innovative strategy aims to enhance capability while potentially lowering costs, it hasn't yet resolved the inherent financial challenges. Kendall has acknowledged that the original NGAD concept comes with a prohibitively high price tag, prompting a potential redesign to align costs with expectations. The program faces significant hurdles due to its anticipated limited production run of around 200 fighters compared to the F-35's robust order of about 2,500 units across various branches of the military. This volume has allowed the F-35 to benefit from economies of scale, a luxury the NGAD lacks, further complicating the cost equation. To navigate these challenges, the Air Force may need to rethink its design philosophy. Increasing modularity could be one viable solution, allowing individual components like sensors and processors to be developed independently and integrated later. This could pave the way for iterative improvements without the need for a complete redesign, potentially driving down costs. Andrew Hunter, Assistant Secretary of the Air Force for Acquisition, has emphasized the importance of affordability while acknowledging the complexity of factors influencing the platform's cost. Another intriguing possibility is leaning more heavily on autonomous systems like CCAs to conduct specific missions. By offloading certain capabilities to unmanned drones, the Air Force could aim to produce a smaller, lighter, and ultimately less expensive manned fighter. However, achieving this vision while still ensuring robust capabilities is no small feat. The timeline for fielding NGAD by the early 2030s is another area of contention. Experts like John Venable express skepticism, citing the intricate nature of the program and its cost issues as barriers to meeting such an ambitious deadline. Historically, major defense programs have struggled to stay on schedule, raising concerns that prolonged deliberation over costs could render NGAD obsolete before it even takes to the skies. In sum, as the Air Force grapples with the challenges of developing a sixth-generation fighter that balances advanced capabilities with budgetary constraints, the question remains: can it produce a fighter that not only dominates airspace but also fits within fiscal realities? The stakes are high, and whether NGAD will meet its ambitious goals or become another cautionary tale in military procurement remains to be seen. As we follow this unfolding story, one thing is clear: the pursuit of cutting-edge military technology is fraught with complexities that extend far beyond engineering and design, encompassing economic viability and strategic foresight. Stay tuned to see how the Air Force navigates this treacherous path toward the future of aerial combat.